YouTube, I am back and I'm actually doing the review that I said that I was going to do a few days ago on the Halti optifit. So I bought this shopping at Pets at Home. It was $15.99 and I bought this because I had a Halti head collar for my Labrador Jade before, but unfortunately out on a walk one day I managed to lose it. So I bought this is the brand new design, and the reason why I chose Halti to begin with is because I've had their products before. I quite like their products, and this Halti or head collar does something that most doesn't that I've seen, where it gives them enough room underneath their chin so they can still open their mouth and pant. So this is the box. Sorry about the glare, it's coming off my light. So you've got the front and the back there. For a medium. I'm not actually too sure I went for the right size for Jade because she's so small. I probably should have gone for a smaller size. That's who you can hear walking around underneath the camera. So in the box itself you have the actual Halti. You get a DVD on how to train the dogs to use the Halti and train them to stop pulling, and how to measure the Halti. I will be truthfully honest, I will not watch that, so that's a waste of time for me. But it is nice for them to put it in if people do generally want to, or they don't know how to use this product, or they want to learn how to use it and how to stop their dogs pulling. You also get a user's manual or a training guide. Again, I will not even be looking at that, so we don't need that. To the Halti itself. Now this is measured up to the way that I like it to fit Jade. It is actually twisted, so let me just untwist that for you. So this is the head collar itself. So you've got this bit which goes over the dog's nose, this bit which goes over the back of the head and behind the ears, and then you've also got these two adjusty bits here that actual slide on here, so you can loosen or tighten. Sorry, the cat is playing with the dog's tail. So you can loosen or tighten the dog's muzzle snout. So if you've got a really small dog, it's tiny, you have it on that. If you've got it like me, I like mine quite loose. I have it at the biggest it can go. You've also got this little snap clip here, so you can, again, you can use this to tighten it right up. I never have mine tight, guys, ever, because Jade doesn't need it tight, and I don't think it's fair. Like, we already put it on them. I always want enough room for Jade to be able to pant at all times, no matter if she still pulls a little bit because it's loose. I want her to be able to pant or open her mouth to accept treats. And also the reason why I quite like these, and I quite like them quite baggy, is because they don't look like a muzzle. The dogs can still open their mouths. I've had a few times when I've seen other people walking, or even if I have been using these, sometimes people mistake these for a muzzle, and it's not at all. Yeah, it's really not. And the next part you'll see is this little line here. This is actually to go on and attach to your dog's collar. So if they were managed to get this off, you still got your dog attached. These are absolutely brilliant ideas, and it's another reason why I like the Halti. However, I completely contradict myself because I don't actually use this bit. Usually what I do is take it off because I don't like it hanging down, and I know this with Jade quite a lot. If this is on there and it's attached to a collar, so you've got a gap like that attached to a collar, what she'll actually do is lift her leg up and put it in the gap, because she thinks by doing that she can get the Halti off. I don't really know why. So in terms of my review on this product, I have been using it for a few days. I'll show you what it looks like on Jade. Jade, can you come up? She doesn't actually like having it on, guys, but I will try. Good girl. Good girly. And then it just clips up behind the ears. Ooh. Oh, Oh, as you can see, I have mine really loose because I don't like it being really tight. I know, baby. Should we go and get you a treat after this? You want a treat? You want a treat? Stay there then. I'll go get you a treat. And again, the reason why I like using these is because they can open their mouth. They can accept treats. You know, that she's got enough room. Can I have it? She's got enough room underneath it to pant. You know, I can fit my whole hand underneath there. And this band here is actually a little bit more comfortable on their nose, and it doesn't completely go into their eyes. It does take a lot of training to get your dogs used to wearing it. Jade has worn one quite a lot, so she is getting used to it. She doesn't initially like having it on, but once it's on, she's fine. Probably the top out of every other head collar I've tried, and believe me, I've tried all of them. I've also tried stop pulling harnesses, front clip harnesses, I've tried training, I've tried all sorts, and although the training really did help, I can get Jade to walk in heel, she does obedience competitions, but I can't expect her to do a heel work position heel on a whole walk. That's just not fair on her. So I've attached some clips to this as well, some before and afters. But really, if you really have a dog that pulls and you're really at your wit's end, I would seriously suggest getting one of these. I will update you guys again after I've used it for a good few months to see how it holds up with wear and tear and getting muddy and how easy clean it is and this, that and the other. And when I've actually been to a proper event, I will definitely update you fully on how it actually holds up after a few months of use. But right now, like I say, I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. There is only a minor few things that would bring it up to a 10, but it's definitely the best one that I've used out of all of them. And when I mean a 7 out of 10, my preferences are silly. Like, I would like it a different colour maybe. Maybe you could just have your name there or something, or some details. So it's only minor things, which is why it doesn't get an 8, which is why it doesn't get a 10. I would probably give it a 9 actually. Probably give it a 9 out of 10. So that's, yeah, just completely changed my mind on that. As you can see, Jade's distraught by having it on. Aren't you? I'm just an evil owner. Okay, I'll go back up as far when I get back to the other side. Jake, come. Come on then, let's go.